To overcome the deep-rooted fear within him, Homelander decided to return to the place of his birth, erase his humanity, and kill everyone who had ever abused him. It was an underground laboratory where he endured excruciating human experiments every day. For revenge, Homelander prepared a cake to serve as their final meal. Soon, the first victim arrived.
Hey Frank, come on over.
Homelander suggested playing a game of paper basketball. If the other person won, he would let them go home to see their family.
I learned this game from you, Frank.
I don't understand.
This was the game he feared the most as a child. Every day, Frank would throw Homelander into the incinerator for experiments. If the paper wasn't thrown in, he would raise the temperature of the furnace. Though Homelander's skin wouldn't burn, the process was immensely painful, and the tears he shed would evaporate instantly. Still, Frank stood by, mocking him. At this moment, Frank tried to argue, but Homelander was beyond furious. He opened the furnace door. Faced with Homelander's threat, Frank could only obediently step inside. Now, he kept apologizing, but Homelander no longer wanted to hear his hypocritical words. He immediately activated the furnace, and Frank was burned to ashes in an instant. Homelander felt a deep sense of satisfaction. Then, Homelander turned to look at the guard nearby. Although the guard had never bullied him, he had given Homelander a very repulsive nickname. So, Homelander ordered the guard to perform in front of everyone. If he succeeded, he would spare his life.
I do want you to jerk off in front of us right now. Hey, guys, come on over here. We're all gonna laugh at you. That way, you will know how it feels, and I think I'm gonna feel better. Marty, it looks like you're shucking a little mushroom. Oh, that poor little thing. Cheer for him. Come on, squirt, squirt, squirt.
Watching the humiliated guard, Homelander laughed maniacally, even as the guard begged him on his knees for mercy. Just then, a voice stopped Homelander's crazy actions. Her name was Barbara, and she was the head of this place.
Please put him out of his misery.
I forgive you, Marty.
Barbara took Homelander to a room for a private conversation. It was the place where he had grown up every day. In addition to the brutal experiments, he was also subjected to psychological control.
Not one of them had the backbone to stand up and say, this is wrong.
Because they were scared.
I was a child.
They were scared.
It turned out that on the day Homelander was born, it was as if a demon had descended. He came out of his mother's womb on his own and killed the 3 doctors and 1 nurse present. If he had used his superpowers to escape at that time, no one would have been able to stop him. But at that time, he had a deep need for love. Even after hearing Barbara's recount of the past, it didn't change his views. This time, he came back not just for revenge, but with the primary goal of removing his own humanity. When Homelander left, everyone in this place was already dead.